YouTube, sup? So, today I'm just gonna talk about a few things, mainly being this melee tier list. I was told to talk about it, so I will. I'm gonna move myself into a better spot so you can see the full tier list. I think here, what I'll do is I'll just make myself a bit smaller. Whoop, shrinky. All right, cool. So, talking about this tier list, in general, I like the direction they took after, you know, just having a bit of a mare the first time, not gonna lie. I feel like when, you know, they first made this tier list, I don't know, whatever that was, back in 2017 or something, it had a few misses. I think here it still has a few misses. I mean, first thing I'm going to talk about is in high tier, I think Falco is always number 2. Just in general, just options has better matchups slightly. I think that's just it. There's no way Falco is in 2. And for Puff to be that high, especially after like how the reps are doing recently, I just disagree. I think S tier should probably go Fox, Falco, Marth, Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff being a little bit weaker just because of the ledge grab limit that's been kind of introduced and used more frequently. But if there's no ledge grab limit, I think it's kind of more of a coin toss. I feel like Puff could be better than Marth. I feel like a lot of people, especially with the recency bias of Zane, are just kind of seeing, you know, how powerful Marth can really be. But obviously still top 4 character. I have Marth at number 3. There's a bug that I gotta smack. It's really annoying, sorry. But yeah, I would say Fox, Falco, Marth, Jigglypuff for me, but overall S tier I think is highly debatable. I mean, everybody's talking about it every day, so I mean, drop your opinions in the comments. I know a lot of people have different takes on what they think the top 4 should be. I kind of agree with Mewtwo King, except I think he thinks Jigglypuff is usually better than Marth, which I would say maybe not true. Sheik Falcon. I like where Falcon is. I think Falcon has the nastiest techs. Nastiest stuff that you can do with Falcon. Like, ridiculous tech reads. In general, just having the most disgusting speed stomp knee. You see Wizrobe, he showed it off. He, especially recently. I don't know if you guys saw, like, the Smash League for Melee. Oh my goodness. Kid went absolutely off. Give me a sec. I'm just checking my notes here. Okay. So, another thing we gotta talk about. Peach and Ice Climbers. I don't feel like the gap is this big, honestly. I feel like Peach and Ice Climbers are like really close together. It's just one thing that I noticed, so I feel like them being in, so I don't know. It kind of depends. I mean, Wobbling definitely puts Ice Climbers. I'd say Ice Climbers with Wobbling better than Peach, without worse. But overall, pretty good. I think I agree with this placement. I like Pikachu and Yoshi where they're at. I think Yoshi definitely got underrepresented, like in general, just gets underrepresented, but I really like where they have him on the tier list. I think Pikachu and Yoshi are at just like literally from 5 to 10, I think is basically my tier list. I think I'll drop my tier list very soon, probably within the next week. Just my melee tier list, tier list. I dropped my ultimate one. I play a little bit of melee. I'm not that good at melee, honestly. I'm like garbage, but I watch so much of it. I know a lot of the text. I know everything that you need to do. So I think, and I commentate it. So, you know, I feel like that's, we can, you know, like, I'm bad, but to an extent, I have the game knowledge. So you can maybe kind of trust my opinion. or not. But yeah. Next thing, Samus and Luigi. I think I like this. A lot of people I've heard think Luigi is better than Samus. I still think Samus has some things that make it pretty darn busted, but I can see like the movement that you get, like the absolute movement that you can get with Luigi. I could maybe see it happening. I think they're so close. Kind of just depends on, you know, what's figured out, what people know. I mean, and who's playing, obviously, but it seems it's really close there. I like those placements though. Dr. Mario being there seems about right. I think he's basically the cutoff for like top 8 characters. Him or Luigi. Or I guess Ganon. Everyone above Ganon could make top 8 possibly. Everyone below is like probably not. I really like where Ganon and Mario are. I feel like that's just the perfect, yep. Maybe Donkey Kong should be there too. Donkey Kong I could see in C+. However they have it. I don't know how I'm going to put mine into tiers. I'm looking at my notes right now. I think I already have my, yeah, it's my tier list. I have it like all set out. We'll talk about it a little bit later. But obviously, I mean, so far, I just really like what they've done with the tier list so far. It's just, in general, way better than it's been in the past. I mean, some of the stuff that they have is a little bit whack. Here, actually, we can go back. We can look at the Melee tier list from, like, let's see. The OG tier list. Look at this. Chic one. Okay, here, wait. Let's go to the actual updated one that people have been looking at for absolutely ages, which I think is right here. Is it this one? Or is it this one? Yeah, okay, it's this one. Right here. So, here, I'll zoom in on this. This is the tier list everyone knew that came out. Most people just hard disagree with most of it. I mean, look at, like, Pikachu below Ganon. What? Luigi below Ganon. What? Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Well, Donkey Kong, Mario, Ganon are all on the same level, but Samus below Ganon. What? You know, there's some things. Sheik above Mars. Nani doesn't make any sense. But I mean, yeah. And Falcon's strong. We know this. Falcon has the sauce, but it's okay. They figured it out eventually. But yeah, as far as like tier lists go, like I said, in comparison before, I mean, like, they had Pichu worse than Bowser. Cat. Like, come on. But yeah. Looking at this tier list, like I said, much better. I really like where they have everything. Definitely shows, you know, representation of what we figured out for each character. Like, obviously, Amza has been on an absolute tear. Pikachu, obviously, having Axe is, like, a strong representative. You got everything in the top tier. Yeah, from A to S, I mean, yeah. Everyone in, you know, I'd say Luigi up has a good rep. Dr. Mario, I'm not sure. Like, there's a few good ones, I'll say, yeah. But in general, I feel like they really figured out, you know, they got it unlocked for the top halves. Little things I would maybe swap around. As far as Young Link, I think I like that placement. A little bit debatable, but I think both the Links being right next to each other obviously makes sense. Game & Watch right there. They definitely, like, another thing is Game & Watch grossly underrepresented as far as, like, where it should be on the tier list. Just underrated totally. Game & Watch has some absolute sauce, and I think it's so fun to watch. I don't know if you guys saw the one Game & Watch that was, you know, we're talking prime HBox, right? Took him to 1 stock, like high percent. We're talking like it was that close, like either anybody's game. And you can see a Game & Watch like that going against, you know, an S tier character and Hungrybox, like one of the greatest of all time, and actually going toe to toe like that. So there's some sauce to that character, and I really like how they raised him up quite a bit. I think he's actually, yeah, he's right where he is on my tier list. The one thing that I'm not sure about is when you get to low tier. Actually, wait, do I have everything? I think. Oh my gosh, did I really? Yeah. Literally, okay, so far the only thing that I have gripes with is pretty much S tier. I'm looking at what I have, and I think I agree with a few things. I don't know. It's like Roy is just weird. Roy is one of the ones I was thinking about. I just wasn't sure, you know, if I'd put him above or below certain characters. Just because there's some jank to him with the sword. Obviously, you guys know. Just not hitting is very lame. So, I don't know. But he's somewhere in D anyway. He's somewhere, like, these three are so close. It's like patches of close characters. Bowser's garbage below everything. Kirby's, like, kind of close behind him. Zelda at least has aerials. Pichu, Roy, and Mewtwo are, like, a little bit of a step above Ness. These two are, like, or these three are really close. I think Young Link to Game & Watch is somewhat close. Donkey Kong, Mario, and Ganondorf, you could rotate them however you want, honestly. They're really freaking close. Samus, Luigi is super close. Yoshi, Pikachu, Peach Ice Climbers, and I don't think anything in the... Yeah, top 6 is always going to stay top 6, but the top 4 always rotates around depending on what people think. But I think Captain Falcon and Sheik are always going to be in that spot. I don't see Sheik going below 5, and I don't see Falcon going below 6. So, yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on it. I think they did a great job. PG Stats, nice. Giving it approval for that one. I kept it kind of short for you guys, too. Only 10 minutes of me ranting and talking. But I think absolutely banger tier list. Like I said, my only gripes with the S tier, but that's just my personal opinion. You guys know that everybody has their own thing on S tier. And obviously, there's a lot of recency bias to this. But so far, I mean, wow. Great job, boys. And rip for Bowser. But hey, I'll be excited to post more Melee, do the next Ludwig's and the next Ludwig. No, I'm just kidding. But hopefully you guys enjoyed just me talking about the new tier list, my thoughts. Just great. I'm excited to see everything roll, and I can't wait to see more in-person tournaments and Melee come back. Mango, Zane, Leffen, the boys popping off. Can't wait to see them play offline again, and I'll try to be there. We'll catch you, and be excited for more Melee on the channel. Peace, have a good one.